How the Blue Hole Egypt was formed. Blue holes are found all over the world on shallow carbonate platforms. They formed during past ice ages when sea level was 100–120 meters, 330 to 390 feet, lower than now. These large marine caverns that are open to the surface have developed in a bank or island composed of carbonate bedrock. The formations were formed through erosion from rain and chemical weathering until they submerged at the end of the Ice Age. They extend below sea level and may have accesses to submerged caves. They typically contain tidally influenced water of fresh, marine, or mixed chemistry. Where is the Blue Hole Egypt? The famous Blue Hole Egypt is one of the 5 most famous blue holes in the world. It is impressive from land, majestic from the water. This iconic spot can be found in the small fishing village of Dahab. The town of Dahab has not become a huge, artificial holiday destination. It is still a piece of paradise where you can travel back in time and discover the real Egypt. The Blue Hole Egypt lies just a few kilometers north of the city center. Easily accessible by car or by boat. You can book a trip through your hotel's tour operators or just take a taxi. If you stay one of the nearby hotels like the Tropitel Dahab, you can reach it within 30 to 40 minutes by walking. Since there are many good and cheap restaurants on the spot, we recommend spending the. Don't miss out taking a look at the hole from above. Enjoy snorkeling over stunning reefs, have a snack in a traditional Egyptian restaurant, and try the famous hibiscus tea. Although Dahab is most famous about the Blue Hole, there are countless wonderful reefs to snorkel around. Dahab's coastline. See our Dahab snorkeling sites post for more information and underwater images. If you need further information on the Red Sea best snorkeling places like Sharm el. How deep is the Blue Hole? The total depth of the hole is 94 meters, 300 feet, with a shallow opening at 6 meters, called saddle. A 26 meters long tunnel opens out to open sea at 56 meters, 184 feet, called arch. Based on local legend, Blue Hole Egypt was cursed by a ghost of a girl who drowned herself there to escape from an arranged marriage. Is Blue Hole Dahab dangerous? It is a frequently asked question if the Blue Hole Egypt is a dangerous spot. Due to the extreme depths, freedivers and divers need special certifications when diving here. The Blue Hole Egypt is one of the most dangerous dive spots of the world, but freediving accidents used to happen mostly because of exceeding depth limits. To avoid diving fatalities, strict diving regulations apply here. Diving through the arch tunnel only allowed with a certified guide, in possess of the right technical diving license. For snorkelers who follow the basic snorkeling safety guidelines, it is as safe as other spots. Know your limits, be fit and respect the sea. If you feel uncomfortable in deeper water, consider wearing an inflatable snorkel vest. If you follow the rules, snorkeling the Blue Hole Dahab is absolutely safe and you can enjoy the abundance of coral and reef fish. Blue Hole Dahab snorkeling. Blue Hole in Dahab is one of Egypt's best snorkeling spot, not by mistake. When we arrived at the Blue Hole, we instantly fell in love with the view and atmosphere. We absolutely recommend visiting this place for non-divers too, to enjoy the scenery and hang around in the nearby restaurants. You may enter the water directly at the Blue Hole through a small wooden jetty or at the nearby Bells. The Bells is the spot about 200 meters north of the hole, a small crack in the reef table. Perfect entry point for snorkelers. The best is to start snorkeling at Bells because of the currents. Usually, the current runs from north to south, so it will take you down towards the hole while observing colorful corals and amazing blue water. Turn right and swim along the fantastic wall with loads of coral overhangs surrounded by the full variety of Red Sea fish. It is worth looking into the deep sometimes, as there is a possibility to see some bigger fish. If you decide to get into the water at the Blue Hole itself, use the marked entry points. Unfortunately, the inner ring is the hole is completely dead. You won't find any healthy corals. You need to swim to the outer ring to see the amazing coral garden. Note that the hole is more than 100 meters deep. You won't see the bottom if you swim in the middle. If you are a bit scared of depth, follow the ring on the left side, which will take you to the outer reef. Opposite the shore, you find a shallow opening called saddle. This is the most beautiful area, full of vibrant corals and fish. You find here schools of sea goldies, bannerfish, anemone fish, wrasses and groupers. Snorkeling around the Blue Hole Egypt is safe. Normally the sea is calm here without strong currents.